All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. All right. We want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. And sincere Shalom to elect out there teaching his truth, sincerity. Um, you know, me and the brother were breaking bread, kind of talking about how the time is coming up right now, this time of year when these people of the world, they really start to show their worldliness. You got Halloween coming up, uh, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and this is the time of year when we start to look a little crazy to them. I mean, this isn't a video about Thanksgiving or Christmas. This is about the ways of the world, man, and how Bashem Yahushai is not with that stuff. All right, he ain't with that stuff, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, we got to follow his ways.
That's right.
The ways of the world are the ways of Esau, man. I'm gonna start off with this scripture, Jeremiah 10:1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Okay, so we're not supposed to learn the way of the heathen. And pretty much everything that's going on in this society is the way of the heathen. Christmas, New Year's, 4th of July, Easter. All right. What Esau's done is he's taken a lot of pagan traditions, which were the ways of the heathen. He's taken a lot of these pagan traditions and he's kind of brainwashed Christians into accepting them, man, and everybody else. You got a lot of people that don't claim to be Christians, but they still got Christmas trees up come December.
Mm-hmm.
They'll come up with any kind of excuse. Like, oh, family, I got to be with my family, got to have a nice dinner with my family. Well, if you're just doing it just to have a nice dinner with your family, why do you got a Christmas tree up with fucking presents under it, man?
Right.
You people, man, you're gonna learn the hard way that Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man, he's not down with all that idol worship, man. And he's not down with the traditions of men. Okay?
That's right, brother. And if you want, can I bring out a precept?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Judges. I'm start at 10. I'm gonna start at chapter 10, and I'm gonna start at verse 10. This is the book of Judges, chapter 10, verse 10. And the children of Israel cried unto the Lord, saying, we have sinned against thee, both because we have forsaken our power and also served Baalim. And the Heavenly Father said unto the children of Israel, did not I deliver you from the Egyptians and from the Amorites from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, the Sidonians, and the Amalekites, and the Monites did oppress you, and ye cried unto me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me, and serve other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more, Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And that's the time that we are coming into. And a lot of our people are still worshiping these other gods, you know. And you go to the book of Exodus, the 20th chapter. Um, you can read from the top on down. That the Lord made it clear not to worship these other images, not worship these false gods, you know, and because Israel is worshiping these gods, and we're coming into this season where this quote unquote holiday season, which we call it folly, you know, not we don't call them holidays, we call them folly days because they're just straight up folly, and the Lord hates them.
And they have wicked, yeah, because first off, they're not of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and secondly, man, these so-called holidays, man, they're when you really research them, they're really wicked, man. You know, they
Yeah,
lots of stories of
a lot
sacrificing
of them.
children. A lot of wickedness behind that, man. Thanksgiving, the mass genocide of the tribe of Gad. You know, Halloween. There's a reason why there's a lot of missing children on Halloween. You know, they're getting kidnapped and molested, man, by these not just these elites, but these high ranking Freemasons, man.
Yeah, man. A lot of these holidays, um, behind these holidays, there's entities that that are really worshipped on these holidays. You know, because these holidays are days which are appointed to worship these entities. If that makes sense, um, and just like the brother said, these heathens and also Jake, they worship these entities. They sacrifice to these entities, and the Lord is pissed off because our people, we partake in this madness, and that's the reason why the Lord says in the book of Judges, the 10th chapter, um, the 13th and 14th verse, it says, "Yet ye have forsaken me and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation." Because right now we're coming into the time of Jacob's trouble. Me and the brother was just talking about how Esau is lining up his agendas like fucking dominoes. And when it's time, he's just gonna push one of them down, and all hell is gonna hit the fan, man. And Jake is gonna be looking for answers, man, and they're not gonna find answers. They're gonna be looking for help. They're gonna be crying out to the Lord. Well, guess what? The Lord said, "Cry unto the gods that you have worshipped." All right. You know what? Let me read it one more time. Go and cry unto, this is the 14th verse. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. All right. And you chosen those gods when you start to uh, uh, celebrate these damn holidays, man, these folly days. All right. That's why the Lord is going to bring judgment upon you, wicked ass 2/3, man. All right.
Yeah, I got something real quick. Because hey, man, you got a lot of people that they don't claim to really be into it, really be into these holidays. But you know what, man? It's your actions. It's the fact you're partaking, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're still partaking. You're not supposed to have anything to really do with these fake holidays, man. Esau's days, because really Esau, he believes that he gets power when the masses observe these wicked holidays, man.
Mm-hmm.
He believes he gets power, okay? Because technically, you're worshiping their gods.
Yeah, man. You are denying your power and and it's fucking madness, man. I gotta you got you
Go
got
on,
some
man.
brother.
Go first. Sorry.
I want to bring this up.
Yeah.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 6, and Slakia. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy of thy power. I will also forget thy children. All right. Now, um, our people, when we when they worship, when these 2/3 worship these false gods, and they worship these holidays, these folly days, they unknowingly, a lot of them are unknowingly worshiping other gods, and that's because they have rejected knowledge. And this is one of the main reasons why the Lord rejected the children of Israel. All right, rejected our our for many generations. You know, just the reason why we were going in and out of captivity. All right. So now the time is the prophets are going out there on the highways and byways telling y'all the truth, and also on a unicorn, and Jake is just ignoring it, man. Well, guess what, man? That's your ass in a time of Jacob's trouble. All right. You so-called Native Americans, you so-called African Americans, and you so-called Hispanics. All right. The Lord's gonna fuck you up, man.
That's right. We'll bring this out because this follows perfectly. This is
Uh,
Jeremiah 6:16.
Slack for you, and also you confusion of face Israelites out there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Aki. Slack.
This is Jeremiah 6:16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see and ask for the old paths, okay? Because everybody wants to go to the new paths, man. They want everything that's hip and trendy, you know. They don't want to follow this book. A lot of them would say it's too old, man. It's the old way, you know. They want women ruling over them. They want fucking they want, you know, they want to look at women as equals, you know. They want to accept their gay cousin or some shit, you know.
Fucking madness, man.
Mm-hmm. Where is the good way and walk therein? So we have to walk in the good way. Maybe we have to walk in the old paths because that's
Mm-hmm.
really the right way. Okay, and when you walk in the old paths, you really don't fit in with this new age, man. With this new age of this world, man, because it's all just foolishness. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
all just foolishness, man. I mean, just just listen to some old music, man, and compare it to the shit they got out now, man. The shit
I
they
was
got
thinking
out now,
about that too.
it ain't even fucking music, man. It's just a bunch of it's just a bunch of psychobab.
Yeah, bro. A bunch of confusion, bro.
It's
Just a
just a
bunch
bunch.
of
It's
noise.
just a bunch of down low homosexuals, man, that just try and sound tough when really they're getting popped in the ass by their record producer, man. Uh, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. And that's why we have hope and we have faith, man. You know, that's why we can handle things better than people in the world, man. People in the world, they get the slightest problem and they freak out, man. You know, because these old ways they make you more mentally stable and they toughen you, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they make you more focused and you have more poise in your day to day life. But they said we will not walk therein. Okay, and that's the people of this world saying this, man. Also, I set watchmen over you, just like the brother was saying, man. We've been on this unicorn. You know, beginning with the apostles. You know, we've been on this unicorn, telling our people, man. You know, this is yet another video of us telling you to repent.
Mm-hmm.
Yet another video of us telling you to repent, man, and to stop. You know, it's every year we go through this. Every year that we're in this truth, we go through this, man. Telling you not to follow these pagan traditions, man. These pagan holidays, man. Also, I set watchmen over you, saying, "Hearken to the sound of the trumpet." But they said, "We will not hearken." Okay. Therefore, hear, ye nations, and know, O congregation, what is among them. Hear, O earth, behold, I will bring evil upon this people, even the fruit of their thoughts. All right. Well, hey, the fruit of their thoughts is that they depend on these other gods, man. You know, let them depend on let them depend on Cesare. You know, let them depend on Cesare to get them out of what's about to happen.
Hey, I just meals. That's what a lot of these are northern nation Israelites are saying out there in the tropics, man. I just meals, and they catching hell. Why? Because I just meals fucking is ain't gonna save you. All right.
Because they have not hearkened unto my words, nor to my law, but rejected it. All right.
Yeah,
And
man. And until
there's
this
a
day,
lot coming to you people, man, that don't want to get this, man. You know,
yeah.
they want to step away from these pagan traditions. Come to the truth, man. This is real quick. This is James 1:22. But be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Right? So we have to be doers of the word, man.
Right.
You know, we have to be doers of the word. We have to take action and make sure that we're not participating in these days, man. You're not going and sitting down for Christmas dinner just because grandma invited you over, even though in the back of your mind you don't believe in that shit. Nah, man, you gotta walk in them paths, man. You know, and when you walk in them paths in the old ways, you're gonna upset a lot of people that are stuck in these new ways. You know, a lot of them are gonna be your family, man.
Yep.
You know,
And really, if if you love your family, like you say you do, you're supposed to be an example. You know, just telling them ain't enough, man. Telling them is not enough. When Paul went to these other churches, he was an example. He made sure he set an example. He walked circumspectly. You know, he wasn't just out there just telling people what to do. Nah, he was walking the path. He was living these scripts, man. He was living by the law, statutes, and commandments. to the best of his ability. All right, and that's just how you are supposed to be. And when I say you, I mean myself first and foremost as well. You know, I speak to myself first and foremost because you got to be sincere, man. And by default, if you're sincere, you're gonna follow the law to the best of your ability. You're gonna push this truth on highways and byways and on the unicorn. It's all about being sincere. This is why you have to observe yourself. You have to constantly question yourself. Am I doing things right? Am I being wicked? All right.
That's right.
Constantly,
You got
constantly,
something?
constantly be in the spirit. Walk in the spirit. Go ahead, Slocky.
You got something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
bring yours out first.
this is the book of Galatians, and I'm gonna start at chapter 5, and I'm gonna read. Uh, Shah, bear with me for a second. Um, Galatians chapter 5, and I'm gonna start at verse 16. Uh, this I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the flesh lusteth against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. And these are contrary the one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would. All right.
Mm.
So when you, I'm gonna read some more, read it down to 19. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now the works of the flesh are manifested, which ye are. Okay, listen. Um, the point has been made. I was really playing into the point. All right, constantly observe yourself, and keep and walk in the Spirit, man. Stay focused. All right, go ahead.
Right, man. That's right. Stay in the spirit and
Be circumspect.
focus, man.
Yeah.
Don't get caught up in that shit. Really, really, man. When you come into this truth, uh, all that shit vexes you. That's a
Yeah.
lesson in itself. Dealing with the vexation that comes when everywhere you go, you hear these Christmas carols. You see these everybody's fucking decorating their yards and their houses, and all kinds of shit, man. And you feel separated from everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You feel separated from everybody, man. And they look at you in a different way, man.
They look at you like you're a freaking eyeball. All
Yeah, and
right.
it makes you mad, man. It makes you mad everywhere you go. You got to hear fucking Christmas songs on the damn radio, man. Or you'll be in a store. You can't even go grocery shopping without hearing that shit. They got it over the damn intercom.
And that shit fucks with your frequency too, man.
It
Because
does, especially when you got to hear it for a whole damn month straight.
bro, it's like, yo, that shit like starts to like, and then you could be on a bus, or you could be walking, and then your mind starts to tune that shit like you try to forget about it, but it's with that that noise, because you've heard it so much throughout the day, you actually start to tune it in your head, you know, and
Yeah,
it
you got to
pisses you
work to
off.
get it out of your head.
Yeah, bro, and it pisses you off because
Brainwashing.
here you are trying to please the Lord by not trying your best to not deal with these philosophies of this world, and then now this shit is stuck inside your head. Like, yo, what the fuck, man?
Hey, we've all had that song stuck in our head. You can't get rid of it. We've all dealt with it. Uh,
Hey,
Deuteronomy, Deuteronomy 4 and 6. Keep their select. Deuteronomy 4 and 5. Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments. All right, even as the Lord my power commanded me that ye should do so in the land, whether ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them. All right, and in the law, there's a lot of laws about uh, idols, idolatry. Okay, and following the traditions of these pagan traditions, man. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people. And right now we're at the bottom of the barrel, man, because we don't follow these statutes
that's right.
and judgments. Okay, so the whole world looks down on us like we're a damn joke, man. But in the kingdom, we're gonna follow the laws perfectly. We're gonna follow the traditions followed in this book perfectly, man. Passover, Feast of Tabernacles, so on and so forth. We're gonna follow them absolutely perfect, man. And the other nations are gonna look up to us, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Um, what's the word? We're gonna get that stigma again, man. you know,
Mm,
We're gonna look at us in a positive light again, man.
yeah. Yeah, man. Because these first of all, these law, statutes, and commandments were only given unto the nation of Israel. All right, and they were given to the nation of Israel because Israel are the nation of Israel are the rightful governors of the planet, right? And they are the ones that are going to be governing the planet. But you can't govern the planet without these laws, you know. So when Israel rejects the laws, they're basically rejecting their power seat, you know. And when you go into the story of Jonah, when you reject your duties, the Lord is gonna jack you up, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and the book of Jonah was a primary example of that. You know, the story of Jonah. You know, because when you read that story, just give like a basic rundown of what the story was about. Jonah didn't want to do. Jonah was called to do um was chosen to do the work of the Lord, and and he was trying to run away from that duty, and the Lord wasn't having it. Lord made him do it. Okay, and he put him through hell because he rejected that duty. And the same thing that Israel is catching hell is that was the same reason why Israel was catching hell, because they basically rejected their power and the duties that were given to them by their power, you know. And that's a very valuable lesson that we should learn as a nation, or really for the ones that have been called to push this truth, because scriptures say many were called, few were chosen. Um, so the ones that were called, we have to continue to be continue to be diligent to um, make our calling and election sure, and we do that by taking on the duties that the Lord called us to do, in hopes that we are delivered. Right? But yeah, if you got something
Yeah.
else,
You got anything? Because I got one more, and then we'll close it up. I
all
want
right,
to
go ahead, bro.
So go ahead and bring out what you got. You got it.
Um, or proving that the laws were only given to Israel. You can read book of 147, and you can read 19, verse 19 on down to 20. All right, and well, I was I was gonna bring it out, but I'll let you brothers bring it out, um, so the brother could bring out his precept.
All right. This is we're going to end it on this. Not trying to make this too long. This is 1 John 2:15. All right, and this is the whole uh, uh, message of the lesson, pretty much. You know, the whole message of the lesson, man. Because the times that are coming, if you love the world, you know, if you love the world, man, then the Most High is just going to appoint you to death because you're not going to be able to handle what's about to hit this earth, man. You know, 1 John 2:15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Okay, the things that are in the world, man, which is what the traditions of men. You know, this Christmas, this Easter, this Halloween, this Thanksgiving, man. You know, and I know brothers get pressured every year by their families to observe this shit, man. But you got to stay strong against that. You know, and hey, people come against you because it hurts their feelings and they don't want to admit that they're in the wrong, man, by observing these holidays, man. So you may need to curse some people out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that comes with the territory. There's times when you just got to ignore people and you know, let them follow their way to destruction. And then there's times when you got to curse them out, man. You know, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. Okay, so if you're loving these ways of the world, all right, and you can't get over that fence, and you know, Mama wants you over for Thanksgiving and Christmas dinner, and you can't say no to Mama, then the love of the Father ain't in you, man, because you ain't got the resolve to you know, and the composure to tell her no, you know, or your woman. You know, your woman might want to set up a fucking Christmas tree in your house. You gotta have the balls to fucking take control of that situation, or the love of the Father is not in you, man. Because then you're not following in His ways. You know, you gotta follow His ways, man. You gotta have a fucking backbone in this truth. You can't just be cool and friends with everybody, man.
You got to be a man of the Lord.
That's
You
right.
got to, you got to be a stand up man for this truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Be a fucking man, man.
you got to be able to stand up for this truth and not be ashamed about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
That's right. But
I
with
got
that,
a precepts lock, bro.
yeah, go ahead. The one that on that.
Um, this is the book of uh John, third chapter, and I'm gonna start at verse. I'm gonna start at the top. Salakia, bro. It's just the spirit, bro. Um,
Yeah, yeah, go, go.
this is the book of John, chapter 3. I'm start verse 1. There, there was a man of the Philistines named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Yahushua by night and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from the Heavenly Father, for no man can do these miracles that thou dost except the Heavenly Father be with him. Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, okay, and coming into this truth, you gotta reprogram yourself, all right? But how? Let's continue reading. Except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Heavenly Father, all right? And that's talking about that's talking about being delivered, because those that are of this world aren't going to be delivered. You have to come out of this way of this modern day a way of living, and come back to this truth in order to be delivered. Verse 4. Nicodemus said unto him, how can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Heavenly Father. The water and the Spirit is is um is talking about these is knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, and without it, you can't enter into the kingdom. With Salakia, without it, you're not going to be delivered up out of this wicked ass kingdom. You know, as it is stated in Revelation chapter 14, verse 3. It reads that the ones that are going to be delivered, the 144,000 that are going to be delivered, are the ones that
Singing the
that know
song.
the song, and the song is this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, and I'm gonna read the Revelation chapter 14, verse 3. And they sung as it were a new song before the throne and before the four beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. All right. So you gotta come up out of this way of living, man. You know, and and be sincere. You know, be sincere about it. All right. You can't learn this truth, go out in the highways and byways, then come home to a plate of pork, man. You can't do that. You gotta be sincere and stop worshiping these false gods. You know, stop being a damn 2/3, man. Right? And that. I don't know, brother, if you got some more scripts,
We're going to wrap it up.
feel free.
All right. So with that, all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Shem Yahushai, Bashem Dash. Till next time, Shalom. Don't observe these wicked days, man. Shalom.